relationship with fellow members.
To build an open, supportive, and empowering relationship with fellow members.
And to encourage prospective members for joining the club, enhancing their skills, experiencing the utmost benefits, and striving for progress.
And to encourage prospective members for joining the club, enhancing their skills, experiencing the utmost benefits, and striving for progress.
Yes, great Toastmaster Marcels. And now for existing members, once again, please unmute yourself and please answer following question with your loudest voice. Will you solemnly swear to help and assist our newest members in order to strive for progress and become a better individual?
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
will.
will.
Yay, welcome to the
Welcome.
club.
Welcome to the club,
Welcome to the
Toastmaster
club,
Marcel.
Toastmaster
I have benefit a
Marcel.
lot here in SCBD Club. And that's all for me. I will give the control to our Tom. Toastmaster Ishraki, over to you.
All right, thank you so much, our Mr. VPE. Back again with me. I hope you will not get bored with me because me and me again for tonight. All right, let me share my screen first. All right, welcome to SCBD Toastmasters Public Speaking Sessions. Tonight, our theme is You Are Way Better Than Just One Mistake. With our WOD for tonight is Rebound. Talking about rebound moment in life, I just realized last year it was the hardest year for me because so many obstacles that I faced last year, but I just realized I need to rebound because it's okay to make a mistake, but at least after that you can learn from your mistake. So my fellow Toastmasters and guests, don't forget to use our WOD Rebound. And tonight I will not be alone here. I will accompany it with my GE and the gang. So without any further ado, I will call our Madam GE Toastmaster Ayu to introduce herself and her gang. So Toastmaster Ayu, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raki. You know why we are enjoying going? Why we are not enjoying going to the gym compared to playing PlayStation? And you want to try why we are enjoying playing PlayStation more than we going to the gym or doing something productive. Maybe Toastmaster Donna, you want to try?
Well, I think we are very used to instant gratification and we can't take the pain of struggle and we want the results now.
Correct. So basically we just like an instant result, right? So today I'm going to be your evaluators. So the interesting point of being evaluated is you know your progress. So I'm not alone today. I will be with my team. As a timer will be Toastmaster Marza. Time is yours to explain the role.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. Well, I want to explain about the rule of the timer here. Everybody already seen my screen there? Thank you very much.
Not yet.
It's
Oh yeah.
All right,
You got
ready.
your screen.
Okay. Tonight, I will be your timer and I'll try to manage every single speaker when they speak. So in this session, we have 3 kinds of session. They are prepared speech speaker, table topic speakers, individual evaluators. They are time will be evaluated by me. So I hope everybody in here can manage when they speak, so they should control the time. And I'll try to help by using the warning. The first warning is green color like this. You can see the green color in my background. So I put my photo, my video on the top of the screen at the left side. So everybody will easy to see and control their speaking. And the second warning is yellow-green as the background. So when it turns into yellow-green, so it means that everybody almost at the end of the speaking, so should be prepared making the conclusion or the summary. When the background changes into red, it means that every speaker only have 3 seconds to make a conclusion, not more than that. If more than the 30 seconds, it means that the speakers cannot be eligible to be voted. Okay, let's get into the detail. Allocation time for prepared speech speakers. They for prepared speech speakers, they have 7 minutes. 5 minutes, it will shown as green background. 6 minutes, yellow green, yellow screen, and 7 minutes, it means red screen. And for allocation time for table topic speakers, because this is only limited time for table topic speakers, only 2 minutes. 1 minute green yellow green screen, 1 minute and 30 seconds yellow screen, and 2 minutes is red screen. And then after that, we will back to GE. The time is yours, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Marzals. So you know what? We have all the same in this earth. Time. Everyone have 24 hours, right? So watch out your time. Do it so maximals. Really watch what sign that Toastmaster Marcel give it to you. And my second team is will be and WOD counter will be TM Ronaldo. Time is yours.
Thank you, Madam GE. So good evening, everyone. I'm your and WOD counter for today's meeting. My role is to note words or sounds which can be considered as crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks during the meeting. Crutch itself might include well, so, or like, while the pause filler might include or as well as the repetition words like you know, and yeah, I will give the report during the evaluation session. That'll be all for me, and over to you, Madam G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ronaldo. It's very true, right? When we are getting confused or nervous, we sound like. So the point of evaluating is not assessing or pointing out you are wrong, because English is not our mother tongue. So get used to it. And my third team will be our grammarians, TM Uyun. Time is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ayu. Hello, everyone. My name is Uyun, and today I'll be a grammarian. As a grammarian, I will listen attentively to your grammar use. And by the end of the meeting, I will report how to fix that. So we will learn together don't worry to make mistake. Toastmasters Club is a safe place, so don't worry, we will learn together later. Besides, I will also note down beautiful quotes that you can express later in your speech. I think, yeah, quote is like a culmination of good English. So please make it as many as you can in your speech. And I'll be back later. Back to you, Toastmaster Ayu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. I think grammar is something that I really don't like in English because it's really structured and it's very strict, right? But, you know, we have to follow the rules. We have to see how we progress on the rules. And then I have my fourth team. The ballot counter will be just Toastmaster Agung. Time is yours.
Thank you, Madam GE. Happy morning, everyone. Okay, my name is Agung. I'll be your ballot counter for tonight. So, what is my duty? Basically, I will make a poll for you guys. I will share in the chat box later after the timer reports the time who is eligible to be voted, something like that. So then, at the end of this meeting, I would say before the meeting ended, I will present the whole of them who is your most favorite table topic speaker, the speaker, and so evaluator. So that's all from me. I will give the spot to Toastmaster Ayu. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Agung. So that's all for our team. So we are going to watch out everything that happened going on in this meeting overall. So I'll get back to Tom.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayu and the gang. Good luck for your job tonight as the general evaluator and the gang. So, any one of you just curious, what is the sessions that we have tonight? Let me share my screen. Right. Tonight, we have 3 sessions. First is prepared speech, which is dedicated to all Toastmasters members. So there will be 3 speakers for tonight, and it's so special. You just you can realize after this. And then the second is table topic sessions. Table topic sessions is dedicated to all guests and members. So make sure you just book the slot on the table topic session because it will amazing moment for you to enhance your public speaking and impromptu speech. And then lastly, evaluation speech. It's dedicated to all SCBD Toastmasters and Toastmasters member, so we can learn from each other on the evaluation speech. All right. I just want to hear your voice, guys. Please unmute yourself. I just want to ask, are you ready to hear our first speaker for tonight?
Ready?
Yay!
All right, thank you so much. Our first speaker for tonight is, I just want to spill for the beginning. She just want to do her icebreaker speech. So her name is Toastmaster Intan. She will do level 1, project 1, which is icebreaker. She has 4 until 6 minutes with the title "This Is Me." But before that, I will call her evaluator, Toastmaster Melanie, to introduce Toastmaster Intan. Toastmaster Melanie, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raki. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, like what Toastmaster Raki said, we will be witnessing the very first speech, or what we call the icebreaker speech, as an official Toastmaster of Toastmaster Intan, under the pathway presentation mastery. So the purpose of this project is for the member to introduce herself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. The speech should be 4 to 6 minutes long to be eligible to be voted. So without further ado, Let us all welcome Toastmaster Intan. This is me. This is me, Toastmaster Intan.
Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. This is Lolly, Dinosaur. This is me, Dino Lover. Lolly, she's my dinosaur angel. She's the one who can understand me better at home. But I realized I also need someone else, a human in particular. That's why I joined Toastmasters. When I was a kid, I really wanted to be paleontologist, a scientist who studies dinosaur fossils and prehistoric life. But that term is not available here in our country, not even in my parents' dictionary. Be a doctor or a teacher or whatever, not professor of dinosaur. Perhaps you could be like your sister, an engineer. I remember my parents told me like that, and it made me confused. I still didn't know what I really wanted to be. In the end, I chose public health in UPN Veteran Jakarta. I'd been promised to become lecturer by the former director if I was loyal to university. I gave my best only for them, but the director was changed and so did everything. They said to me, it was not their responsibility to fulfill the promise. Moving on, I just listened to my heart and followed my intuition. I took Quran course to learn more about Tajweed. Then I took English course, yet I failed the teacher's training. But I had to rebound until I found out becoming private tutor is my passion. I love helping kids, especially to assist them in learning Tajweed and English. Unfortunately, life doesn't always go the way we plan. In 2020, I tried to keep sharing my Tajweed lessons on YouTube. I pray to God, this is the only thing I can do. I hope this can be useful for other people. In the beginning of my time being a freelance tutor, my dad and my sister always have an argue. My dad, he is very strict. He wants me to stay at home because I'm a woman and my job is supposed to be housewife. On the contrary, my sister, she's married but also a career woman. They taught me different ways to live a life. My dad, again, is very strict, whilst my sister is kind of liberal, but has no empathy for my mental issues. I have anxiety and panic attacks. I'm scared to see such a family issue or shouting, and I always end up crying. You might think I like smiling. However, I've been dealing with the loss of my mom. But I believe there's always light at the end of the tunnel. As my therapist said to me, don't feel isolated, Intan, but stay connected. I started stepping out of my comfort zone and I chose SCBD Toastmasters Club as my new home. The reason why I joined this club is because of Citayam Fashion Week. Loli, no. Don't tell anyone. We live in Depok. I love happy morning vibes. I want to be more confident. And I know that seems scary to try something new. But I have to keep rebounding to pursue my goals. I still want to work on making summaries of tajwid lessons. I will embrace my mental issues because I love myself. Last but not least, I want to become better individual. My fellow Toastmasters and guests, don't be afraid to tell anyone who you are, because you are enough no matter what. This is me, Intan, Dino Lover. Back to you, Tom.
Wow, that's awesome. I think I want to say yes. So see you in Jakarta. Yes, you are enough. I couldn't agree more with the end line for Toastmaster Intan speech. Yes, I couldn't agree more. So yes, this is SCBD Toastmasters. This is Toastmasters. So many story here. So many original story come from ourselves. So we are really, really appreciate everyone's stories here. So, but before we go to another speakers, I want us, all of you guys, to unmute yourself and say, congratulations, Toastmaster Intan, for your icebreaker speech.
Wow.
Congratulations, so good. High bar.
So well. Congratulations.
It was amazing. If it is a food, it was delicious. One level after delicious. One level before delicious. All right. Let's move on to another inspiring speakers for tonight. Let me share my screen again. Our second speakers will be Toastmaster Septi. Will do her level 1 project 4A with time limitation 5 until 7 minutes with the title Fight for It, then time will answer. But before that, I want to call to Toastmaster Alvin as her evaluator. Toastmaster Alvin, the screen is yours.
I'm proudly present one of on fire member in our SCBD club. She is doing her third project in a 6-week span. Here we go. Tonight, Toastmaster Septi will deliver her level 1 project 4A on dynamic leadership pathways. So the project is evaluation and feedback, the first speech. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Septi to present a speech, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to the next second speech later. And the purpose of the speech is for Toastmaster Septi to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster and guests, please welcome Toastmaster Septi. Fight for it, then time will answer. Fight for it, then time will answer. Toastmaster Septi, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. Like a small boat in the ocean, sending big waves into motion. You must be familiar with that song, right? Tell me, what is that? Anyone familiar with that song?
Fight song, Rachel Platten.
That's correct. It was Rachel Platten's fight song. There is a common topic nowadays that is about the word fight itself. That is called fight for uncertainty. Have you ever been in a situation where you were certain about what you were doing? You thought it was a terrific idea to implement in the environment you live, stay, or work in. You truly believe it, no matter what. But then you found yourself in an uncertain situation. My fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I'd like to share a history from the health and medicine environment. So I ask your permission to all pediatric communion, especially also Toastmaster Donna. Maybe you would see this later on. There was a doctor in Vienna in the mid-1800s named Semmelweis. He worked in an obstetrics ward in an important Viennese hospital. He didn't know anything about germs. The theory of disease caused by germs hadn't been invented yet. But Semmelweis was concerned about the high mortality rate of pregnant women in his ward. In this time, he seemed to use an empirical method. So empirical method means that you claim something, this is going to work, this is not going to work, something like that. He stumbled on the idea of having his people, his doctors, and his residents and interns was in the chlorine solution between patients, and more importantly, between doing autopsies and patients. He paid attention to the days they would go from an autopsy directly to the obstetrics ward without washing their hands. It means that their hands were just crawling with bacteria. That was the root cause of the death, for sure. So Semmelweis had them wash their hands. As a result of the idea, the death rate in his ward went down. It became like this. So, no need for metrics, nor statistics, because it was just obvious from eyeballing the data. Well, we could say that the chlorine solution saved the lives of the woman. Then the question is, was the journey smooth? Was it running smoothly? No. He received numerous rejections. He fought for it multiple times. Nonetheless, many doctors in Vienna refused to accept the evidence. They misunderstood her. Then Semmelweis died as an embittered man. 20 years later, the theory about germs appeared by two people from Germany. And after that, Semmelweis' idea started to be adopted. His idea is popular with three words, which are wash your hands. Yes, these words became so popular, even became campaign in early COVID outbreak. You see? So this kind of long-term project, he put his finger on such an important problem which couldn't be solved overnight. And one thing that I admire most about Semmelweis' story is that he did it as a leader to protect themselves from themselves. The story of Semmelweis also gave a picture about creativity and criticisms. His creativity, his idea had been rejected by criticism, even from his bosses and his environment. But due to his empirical method, with the proof of decreasing of the death rate, time answers that his idea was right. So, my fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, for all of us, I wanted to encourage to rebound, re-echo Simo's spirit, resound that as the fighters in this uncertain moment. Never quit from what you believe inside. When you fight for it, you believe it, time will answer. This is my right song, take back my life song, prove I'm a right song. My power's turned down, starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my right song. Back to you, Toastmaster meeting. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster Septi. Please give applause to Toastmaster Septi. I just realized singing is the favorite thing for our SCBD Toastmasters, because Toastmaster Intan just opening with singing, Toastmaster Septi opening and closing with singing. I just curious, will Toastmaster Donna also sing after this? So thank you so much, Toastmaster Septi, for your speech. Yeah, we just learned something new from you about the history. So I just realized some of our members here love history, like Toastmaster Salman, our club president, he loved history also. And let's move on to our third speaker. And see, will Toastmaster Donna open it with singing also?
No, 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 no.
Let's move on. Yes, our third speaker is Toastmaster Donna will do her level 1 project 2 with the time limitation 5 until 7 minutes with the title Using Design Principles in Public Speaking. But before that, I will call her evaluator, Toastmaster Andika. The screen is yours.
So excited to present our next speaker. She will deliver the project Writing a Speech with Purpose. She is in her pathway, which is the presentation mastery. And the purpose of the project is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Donna Nadira, using principles of design in speech writing. Using principle of design in speech writing, Donna Nadira.
Okay. Thank you very much for the kind introduction, Toastmaster Andika. Am I good to go?
Yes.
Okay, so allow myself to to share my screen. Just 1 second. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Here we are. Okay, is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, no WhatsApps revealed. Okay, so my name is Donna. Happy morning, SCBD Toastmasters and esteemed guests. It's a pleasure to see you again tonight. Tonight, I'd like to talk about something a little more highbrow and academic, which is how to use principles of design in speech writing. Okay. How would you feel when you see a poorly designed poster? You'd say, this sucks, or haha, graphic design is my passion, and simply attribute it to a lack of know-how. On the other hand, when you see a well-made poster, you'd praise it for days and call it art, mastery, and intuition. It's kind of like cooking and music. You think that anyone could do it, But in fact, only the ones with the magical knack and talent can finally make it. But just like classical music, medication, and packaged food, all greatness must be replicable, trainable, and codified into a formula, like that sriracha over there. Great design generally has 12 principles. That's a lot. Even Indonesia only has 5 principles. Well, the principles of design are contrast, balance, emphasis, proportion, hierarchy, repetition, rhythm, pattern, white space, movement, variety, and unity. All of these serve to arrange information in such a way that is intriguing, manageable, and aesthetically pleasing. I grouped together a few principles of design that I believe could be applied into speaking and leadership. First of all is hierarchy. Hierarchy here refers to putting the most important information front and center. It means putting the headline at the head, the subtitle underneath it, and the body text at the bottom where it belongs. Within hierarchy, there are also scale and space. In order to ensure that our audience knows what's most important, that's usually the title and then the topic and then the time or content, we have to decide the order of importance and resize our topics accordingly. Scale helps you in determining what's most important to you. Just like our problems in life, things that are all too big, too bold, and all at the same time can overwhelm us. Condense your points as necessary and organize accordingly. You should also use white space to lead your eye straight towards your main point. In a speaker's case, this is similar to silence. When you need to create tension and anticipation, add a moment of silence to reroute attention to what you have to say. My second point is to place plenty of emphasis when you speak. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, emphasis refers to the intensity of expression that gives importance to something. In speaking, this would be the example. In design, though, emphasis should be used sparingly, as too much of it will crowd the canvas and confuse the audience. In order to create emphasis, a designer, or in our case, a speaker, has a few tools in his or her toolbox. To emphasize points of your speech, remember to speak with different tonal endings, facial expressions, hand gestures, and a well-timed pause. We can also use repetition to emphasize our point. Over here, I have a visual example from the Budapest Music Festival. By repurposing the main information of the poster into a repeating pattern, this allows us to focus on the place and the date of that event. Once again, I repeat, we can use repetition to emphasize our point. The last point that you can take from design and apply into your public speaking is unity. Unity in design refers to a similarity among the different elements on your canvas. Use only a handful of shapes or colors to avoid crowdedness and aimlessness. Keep your points between 3 to 4 and ensure that all points tie neatly together. Within unity, there is also alignment. When your topics are aligned, your eyes and ears will naturally like it, just like the way you may find a secret crush appealing. On the other hand, if your topics are not aligned, it's going to feel meandering and long, and you know there's something off. Once your speech contains unity, your audience will be able to take away a strong, memorable impression. There we go. Thank you for walking through some of the principles of design with me. Today, we touched upon hierarchy, emphasis, and unity, which you can achieve by arranging your points by importance, using expression and variety, and keeping your topics manageable. Before I go, I'd like to set up a round of Family Feud. On the count of 3, please unmute yourself, say your name, and mention at least 3 principles of design.
Hierarchy, emphasis, unity.
Unity.
Thank you very much. All right. You are now a happy owner of a branded umbrella. Okay, so once again, the principles of design serve to arrange information in such a way that is intriguing, manageable, and aesthetically pleasing. I hope the usages of hierarchy, emphasis, and unity from design can help us in forming better speeches as well as deliver stronger points in the future. Thank you.
What an awesome speech from Toastmaster Donna. The next level, the level up of public speaking. But I just realized when Toastmaster Donna said hierarchy, I just want to reply with, hi, Donna.
Hi, Rocky.
It's such an amazing, the next level up of public speaking is so genius because there's a correlation with among design and public speaking, unity, hierarchy, and what else? The other one, I forgot. But thank you so much, Toastmaster Donna, for your sharing. Back again here tonight, we are learn together from anyone because like in bahasa, semua murid, semua guru. Yeah, that's the term for this meeting also. All right, that's all from the prepared speaker. And let's move on to the table topic speakers. But before that, I will call. All right, the table topic masters will be Toastmaster Dini here. She's already here. Hi, Toastmaster Dini. Are you ready to become our table topic masters for tonight?
Of course, dong.
Wow.
Let's roll.
Toastmaster Dini is already on fire. But before that, I will call her evaluator, our Mr. President, Toastmaster Salman, to introduce Toastmaster Dini. Toastmaster Salman, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Tom. Happy morning, everyone. Tonight, Toastmaster Dini is going to deliver her level 3 elective project, active listening. So while she serves as the double topic master tonight, I will also evaluate her ability to hear, to listen to what others say. And this means like whether or not she can affirm statement after each speakers that indicate that she understood each speaker and what they say and how she can respond to that. So good luck for your project, Toastmaster Dini. Screen is yours.
Thank you. But before we go to the table topic session, perhaps we can go to the voting first. Mr. Tom? Mr. Tom? Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Okay. I'm sorry, maybe we have to go first for timer report first. Yeah, so please, Toastmaster Marzel, what is the time report? Is anyone eligible to be voted?
Everybody are eligible.
Right. Everyone is eligible. Now, please, Toastmaster Agung, our ballot counter, please send the link. Okay, superb. It's already in the chat box, so please use your votes. Okay, I will give it over to you again, Toastmaster Dini, our TTM.
Okay, wait a minute. I need to vote first. Okay, done voting. So yeah, we give around 5 minutes, right, to vote. Have you voted? Have you voting?
Yes.
Yes, I have. Okay. Are you ready for today's table topic session?
Yes.
Ready.
Okay. Relax. But okay, let me introduce myself first. My name is Dini, and tonight I will be your topic master. But for tonight, I will change a little bit. I will do it differently. Usually, we use one quote or one topic for one speaker, but tonight, I want to have different. So tonight we'll be doing the tabak lagi, table topic battle. Yay! Are you excited? Can I hear your voice?
Let's go.
Something new is coming.
Okay, let's do the topic differently. Yeah. So the rules are the first is there will be a pro and con side. Usually one topic is for one speaker, but today one topic is for two speakers. So there will be two speakers. They will be choosing the pro and con side. And for one topic and issue, I will give it later. And the first topic, I will choose the first two speakers, because they will give the example. I will choose the first, but the second and the third and the fourth topic, I will give the opportunity to other speakers, including the guests and also other members, by putting your name in the chat box. All right. So, are you ready for the battle?
Yes.
Let's go.
Battle!
No.
For the first topic, I want to invite our Mr. VPE and our Mr. Secretary. Hi. So I will give you the task, Mr. VPE, to be the pro side and Mr. Secretary to be the con side. Are you ready?
Yes.
To battle? Okay.
Ready.
So, yes. This is your first fight, yeah? What is the topic? Getting back with an ex or CLBK. So Mr. VPE will share the agree to getting back with an ex, but Mr. Secretary will share the disagreement to getting back with an ex. Okay, are you ready? The first is the pro side, Mr. VPE.
Yes.
Okay, let's start.
Getting back with an ex? Why not, right? We know that everyone make mistake. You make mistake, I make mistake. You see me in the end of this session, I make mistake. The lamp is dead right here, but there you go, guys. You apologize me. I admit my mistake and you peacefully apologize me. That's the warmness of human being, giving an apologize, right? So we don't know who is gonna be making the mistake. So how about our ex? Maybe she go cheating one day. Let's think for a second. Maybe I was not good enough. Maybe my hair is not this way. It must be this way. Or maybe I was not listening enough to her, so I was more about listening to myself, get a lot of fight. But you know what? How is the interaction of a very close friends, right? They are fighting a lot in their relationship. And the sweetest thing is the apology. So why not, right? You have a girlfriend, she made mistake. Guess what? Okay, I will apologize. And let's get better, because we don't know what mistake that we will be done next few months, for example. And either she is, but let's apologize each other's, who knows, right? So why not? Even if it is with your friends or with your siblings, make mistake, just apologize. You will feel peace when you apologize anyone, right? You may try. Someone make mistake, maybe someone just sprint instead of you, no wind, no rain. Yeah. nggak ada angin, nggak ada hujan, just apologize, right? And that's the beautiful of the warm heart. Back to you, TTM.
Okay, thank you. So the principle of our VB is to apologize. So if you make your girlfriend angry, just apologize. No need to ask permission. Just apologize. Okay, thank you so much for the pro side. And let's go for the cons side. Mr. Secretary, are you ready?
Yes, thank you so much. First of all, thank you so
so
much thank you so much for the topic, and I really agree with the cause, because when we broke up, obviously we have something that both of us will not be, we cannot together, right? So I believe that, for example, like Toastmaster Alvin mentioned that cheating, I cannot accept cheating, because maybe I cannot apologize when someone cheating on me, when I have a relationship with her, right? But like apology is okay. Of course we can apology, or I can accept apology, but then for getting back again with her, I don't think so. I don't think so, because my heart already broken and my trust already, yeah, who knows, she will do it again for me. So so sorry, the topic is so so happy for me. So then it's okay to apologize, but remember, guys, mistake can happen again. So if getting back, I will think 100 times. I will think 100 times. So maybe we can still be friends. We still can be best friends. So yeah. And then another point is that maybe when we were together, we did something that really maybe shameful, or maybe like aib or something bad. So to be back with her again, maybe we can recall and something like that. Oh, cannot rebound. So I think that's all from me. So please remember, getting back, I will think 100 times, but we can still be friends. Back to you, TTM.
Okay, thank you. So you're not choosing the rebound side, yeah. Maybe perhaps you choose the TTM, the teman tapi mesra side, perhaps. Because you still want to be friends, but you don't want to get together, back together. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. PP and Mr. Secretary, for the example. That's really great example how to use your argument for the pro and cons. So for the second issue, I already have Toastmaster Hani for the pro side and Toastmaster Roni for the con side. Are you ready, both of you?
Sure.
Yes.
Toastmaster Hani, hi Toastmaster Roni. So, okay.
Yes.
Can somebody put some spotlight? Yeah, to Toastmaster Hani also. Okay. The topic is jeng jeng. Love at the first sight. So Toastmaster Hani will share, do you believe at love at the first sight? And Toastmaster Roni will share, you don't believe in love at the first sight. Are you ready, Toastmaster Hani, for the pro side first?
Yes, I'm ready. Am I audible?
Audible, brilliant, very audible. Okay, let's start.
Okay. Love at the first sight. I'm really agree about that, because me especially I think it's a woman, sometimes when we fall in love with the man at the love first sight, it's such as a special, because when we heart dug there and then we admire him, and then what what the characteristic and what the type, it's suitable for me. It's um such as
what is it? Such as, oh, this is the guy for me, and then, and love at the first sight, it's very beautiful. You know what? Can you imagine? If you meet the person and the person and you admire him, and then you will fall in love for a long time, like uh like what is it, like first love. And then I really agree about that. uh and what is it, uh and then if you if you ever feel first love is you find your first love, and 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 then it will be remembered for you, and 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 I think that's all from me. Thank you. Back to you, Titi.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hani. Yes, I understand the feeling of dak dik duk dwer daya. The feeling is very real when you do the flirting with the guy, with some guys, or a guy or some guys. That's the feeling. That's the exciting and challenging feeling for me. Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Hani. And for the concert, is Toastmaster Ronnie. Are you ready, Toastmaster Ronnie?
Yes.
Okay, the screen is yours.
Someone said that love at the first sight can happen. Someone said like, oh, if it's beautiful, that should be lovable. And then I think in this kind of world where everyone is going to come over and then leave, how come love at the first sight become the reason for loving someone? Here's the thing. At least there are three things that we should know before loving someone. So love at the first sight is just, for me, it's just a bullshit. You know what? The first one, we never communicated with that person. So how could we love someone if we never communicate? Just see, or just what? How if this person cannot talk, or how if this person talk too much, or how if this person dominates the talk, whatever. Like, the communication is the great things that we have to know. So it's not important to love someone just from the first sight. Also, we don't know the habit. That's the second point. How if this person farts every single minute? That's so scary. Love at the first sight, is it beautiful? I don't think so. The third thing is the behavior. You know, that's so scary. I mentioned at least three things. I don't have to mention about the example of the behavior, but I don't believe that love at the first sight exists. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Ronnie. So you think that love at the first sight is bullshit? Okay. Because yeah, I understand that you need time to build love. You need time to find the right person to for you, right? So okay, I accept that. Thank you very much, Professor Hani and Professor Ronnie. Okay, the third topic will be battle of Toastmaster Ishraki and Toastmaster Ishraki for the pro and Toastmaster Shoki for the cons.
Yay.
Are you ready? So for the next topic, perhaps we can go more serious, yeah, not too love banget.
We are
Okay.
from Ijo Lumut, Ikatan Jomblo Lucu dan Imut.
I don't want to be tonight to be a baper night. I don't want to be that. So the third topic, yeah, like Professor Agung. The third topic will be more serious. Like what? And we go.
Okay.
Sorry. Online schools are the future. Schools are the future. Perhaps if you want to have kids, perhaps your kids in the future doing the online schools, and Toastmaster Araki will share, yes, you are agree that online schools in the future, but Toastmaster Shoki will not agree that online schools is the right choice for the future. Okay, are you ready? Toastmaster Araki first.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Online schools are the future. I just amazed because from the beginning, the second is about love. Now it's about school. It's such a area to become build a dream family, I guess, from love and then the future child. All right, back to the topic. Online schools are the future. I really agree with that. Why? Because in the future, our children, my future Raki Junior won't need the physical class. Why? Because they live in the future. Maybe it just the physical one will be the memorial. We don't know, because nowadays, as the pandemic come to the world, online schools run as well with many improvement. So I think, in my humble opinion, my future Raki Junior won't need the physical schools because they can learn from anything, like here from Zoom or maybe from the Google Classroom. We don't know, but the thing is they will live in the future, and physical schools is just a memory. I think that's all. Back to you, Table Topic Masters.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raki. So yeah, perhaps if you agree with the online schools, perhaps in the future the teachers will be robots.
Yes, maybe.
But using robots, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Raki. And we go to the cons side. Toastmaster Shoki, are you ready?
I need to put my education glass on a little bit because it's
Okay, let's check it. Let's take your
educational.
time. Take your time, please. Okay. Okay.
So, okay, I'm ready. I think Shauki Jr. will not be a good friend to Rocky Jr. Let me tell you a lot of reasons why. Here's the thing. I have experience online school. I work at an online educational institution. And let me just say, online education is awesome. Really awesome. Imagine this, you can do classes everywhere. You just need to bring a laptop and a phone. Easy, right? Easy. All of the things that you kids gonna do is open their phone. You think it's good? Yes. You don't have to worry about them yelling. You don't need to have to worry about picking them to school or even, drive them to school. But there's one thing, one crucial thing that are missing in that particular activity. Social activity. If let's say we believe in machines, if let's say, for example, we put our trust more on a machine rather than human beings, all of us are not human beings. We're all just one emotionless phone, emotionless being. We cannot experience joy. We cannot experience physical touch, everything. We lost all of that because of technology. And once we met each other in real life, we can't feel anything. Kids will not be able to experience the joy of playing, or even now, kids will not be able to feel what it's like to basically have friends in real life. Friends who can just sit on your lap or sit on next on you just tell stories. So yes, internet's online schools are amazing, but that is not the right answer for now because humans need other humans. We're social beings. We cannot do this all alone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Shelky. Yeah, I agree that we are a human being after all. We need to socialize, we need to chat, we need to face-to-face chat and conversation, no need to only using laptop for your meeting or a school. Okay, that's a great argument. Thank you so much, Mr. Ishraki and Shelky for participating. Okay, the last topic will be more serious. We will test your intelligence. Okay, for the last topic is for Toastmaster Jeffrey for the pro side and Toastmaster Ayu for the battle for the con side. Are you ready? And we also have one of the debaters, Toastmaster Ravindran, because he asked me to be one of the debaters. Perhaps after Toastmaster Jeffrey and Toastmaster Ayu, you can choose your side, whether you want to pro or cons, right? Okay, so we will have 3 speakers for this topic. What is the topic? Jeng, jeng, jeng. Social media brings negative impact for society, like TikTok or maybe Instagram, yeah. So Toastmaster Jeffrey will share, yes, you are agree that social media brings negative impact, but Toastmaster Ayu will share you are not agree with that. You agree that social media have the positive impact for society also. Okay, are you ready? Toastmaster Jeffrey and Toastmaster Ayu?
Yes.
Okay, we go to you first, yeah, Toastmaster Jeffrey.
Yeah, okay. So in my opinion, I do agree that social media could bring positive impact, could bring negative impact, because nowadays I see a lot of young generations, like they tend to overutilize this kind of social media, and they don't use it in a wise way. I think what we're supposed to do for this to prevent the negative impact of social media is to teach the young generation on how to use it. And I believe that we as the older generations, we have the audacity to teach them and let them know that how could we use it in a positive and in a good way. So that's it from my side. And then I'll just give it back to the con, sorry.
Okay, am I audible or am I freeze or something?
Yeah,
You're good.
You're gone. I'm gone. Okay,
you're good.
sorry.
Good, good, good.
Oh, good. Oh, sorry. I thought I'm gone. Okay, thank you very much. I thought I lost you at some time, but yes, thank you very much for your opinion. So let's go for the con side. So, Mr. Ayu, let's hear your opinion.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dini. I'm just wondering, Toastmaster Jeffrey, don't you have an Instagram? Don't you have a TikTok account?
Yes, I have.
I think social media really brings a positive impact for the society. You know, back then we just know the job is only being a doctor, being a lawyer, or being an accountant like me. But now, you know, our next generation can see another things through social media. We can get money through social media, right? It's another job. No, you don't need to go to office. You can just post social media content and get monetized. Like, how easy is that comparing to being on a 9-to-5 job? It's so boring, right? So our next generations will really get the positive impact, the monetizations of the social media. That's one thing that it is very important. And the second things, we need entertainment. Come on, Jeffrey. Like, how bored being in the office for 8 hours and back home we cannot see the social media. So depressing, and I think I will need a therapist or psychologist if I cannot open any social media, if you ban the social media. And lastly, I think social media in a way that giving us a positive kind of motivations, like we see our friends getting something bigger, achieving something, and we get sort of motivation to achieve it too. So it's going to be very useful. So that's all for me. Back to you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I agree that social media can give us like additional salary, additional income, yeah, from the TikTok, Instagram, and other things. So perhaps because of the time, I will only ask one last speaker, Toastmaster Ravindran, because he asked me to be one of the debater. Hello, Toastmaster Ravindran.
Yes, go ahead, please. I'm arrived.
Yeah, you want to choose the pro or con side, because it's it's over from me. I don't have any topic, so you can choose. Or perhaps you want to choose your pro or cons. I love that the first side.
Love at first sight. Okay, which do I argue, pro or the con?
Yeah, you can choose. You can choose. It's your privilege.
Okay, I will argue for the con.
Okay,
again.
let's hear your voice.
Just by coincidence, I happened to chance upon a very interesting article about happiness in partnerships. And surprisingly, you know what the psychologists say? Spend some time exploring your partner. Open inverted, close inverted commas, not exploring in that sense of exploring, but I think what they're trying to say, the psychologists say is, love at first sight in today's fast-moving world is a very risky proposition because we come across so many people, especially on social media, and it's going to be like slam, bam, wham, when you get banged. So what they advocate is spend some time, try to understand, because you go through the phases, infatuation, reality, then the possibility of whether you're going to sink. The infatuation period, they argue that the brain shuts down and the emotions take over. So you're not able to assess the reality of what's in store for you. So they advocate, spend some time, understand your partner. However it may be, I don't know. I leave it to you to figure out rather than rushing into it. And I support that. In the yesteryears, like the age of my mom and dad, they don't even see each other before marriage. On that day only, they come and do whatever, and they get married and they raise a beautiful family. But that was half a decade, half a century ago, or more than that. Things have changed now significantly, so we have no choice. It can't work on that premise anymore. I would rather spend time, take it easy, relax, try to understand, because once you get in, the cost of getting out is going to be astronomical. It can bankrupt you, the economic consequence, plus the moral. You have children. What's going to happen to the children? They're going to get torn between two worlds. So best spend some time, understand. If it's good, then go a little deeper. Otherwise, withdraw, pull out, just like I'm going to do right now. I'm going to pull out of this discussion. Thank you, and back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Professor Ravindran. It's really great. Yeah, I agree. So the key is to spend time, explore your partner. Don't be too rushed. Because you need to find the right person, right? Because I agree with you, in today's environment, it's too risky, especially if you met someone on the social media and the Facebook, Instagram, and you just chat with him like the first time, and you feel like he's the right person, but actually he's the bad guy. He wants to kidnap you. He wants to ask you for ransom. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing, Toastmaster Ravindran. So thank you so much all for participating in tonight's debate topic, battle versus. Yeah, thank you so much. Hope you enjoy it. And today we learned that we can argue and there's no wrong or right argument, but we can always share our knowledge, share our opinion with accurate data or facts. Okay, that's all from me. Perhaps we can go to the timer. Are all speakers are eligible for to be voted?
Sorry, only Toastmaster Jeffrey are not eligible for this session.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, you already shared the time. Okay. So, Toastmaster Agung, can you share the link?
Yes, I shared the link.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Let's voting. Good night. Good. Goodbye.
All right. What an awesome table topic session. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dini. You just built from the loved one, school thing, until the social media. It's such a circle of life. What a reborn moment on that topics. And now, before we move on to the evaluation session, let's take a picture together. And please open your camera, guys. My fellow Toastmasters and guests, please open your camera because when you are open your camera and take a picture together, your picture will be forever in SCBD Toastmasters Instagram account. So I will call our lovely photographer here, Toastmaster Alvin. Toastmaster Alvin, let's take a picture together.
Let's take a picture together. I will take quick 3 photo. Please turn on your camera and prepare your best expression of the day. Now, okay, thank you. Here comes the first one. In count on 3, 2, 1. Click. Okay, thank you for that. Oh, I love that cat, Toastmaster Intan. Oh, and then let's go to the next second photos. In count on 3, 2, 1. Crack. Okay. Well, now this is your last photo of tonight. So maybe you make a mistake in post previously. It's okay. Let's make a rebound. Now the last photo of the night in count on 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, that's all from me. Back to you, Tom.
All right, thank you so much, our lovely photographer, for taking our picture together here. And let's move on to our last session, which is evaluation session. By that, I will call our Madam GE to lead the sessions. So Toastmaster Ayu, the screen is yours.
Toastmaster Raki. So we are coming to our end of session of evaluation. So the point of giving an evaluation in Toastmaster is basically to get both sides, the negative, what you have done well, and the negative packaging in positive world side, which means that you get what you need to work on, because if you just get the positive one, it makes you so soft, mentally satisfied with what you have done, and you are no longer striving for excellence. So I'll call our first evaluators. Toastmaster Melanie will evaluate Toastmaster Intan. Toastmaster Melanie, time is yours.
Okay, wait. I need wait first.
Take your time.
Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and your guests. It is my pleasure to be the evaluator of Toastmaster Intan's speech tonight. Since We have been courting her to be a Toastmaster during our time as Exco officer. So nonetheless, congratulations on breaking the ice, Toastmaster Intan. I love how Toastmaster Intan delivered her speech tonight. I believe that she really prepared for her speech. And that brings me to three things that I love about her speech. First is the speech construction. How Toastmaster Intan started her speech was great. She sang the song "This Is Me" from The Greatest Showman, then showed us Wally, her dinosaur angel, and redirected us to the focus of her speech, the speaker herself. Her speech construction was like peeling of an orange. She gradually opened parts of her life to us and reasons why he chose us and why she chose to be part of SCBD Toastmasters Club. Second, she seems like the vloggers that I watched in YouTube. Toastmaster Intan looked confident as she talked about her life. I noticed that there's changes of her expressions through the size of her eyes or the pupils of her eyes. The way she looked at the camera as if her eyes are glued to us. And the third one, she has good vocal variety. She raised her voice. I love helping kids. Slowed down and lowered her voice at serious moments like life doesn't go with what we planned. When we do this, or when you do this, it breaks the pattern and holds on to our attention for the entire speech. Toastmaster Intan, you caught my attention. Though it was already a good speech, I have some recommendations to make it even better. So since we are in an online platform, it would be better to prepare our stage. It would be better if our stage is bigger. Is there any chance, Toastmaster Intan, that the video would be changed to landscape? Because it's portrait right now. I'm not sure if you're using your phone. So that you could have a bigger space and feel free to move and show your gesture. In addition, the camera should be positioned at eye level. I had actually a hard time thinking maybe your back is aching after the speech. It seems that her body was tilted or inclined forward. This affected my attention as an audience because I care and I was hoping for a bigger background and gesture. And Toastmaster Intan, while the hype and motivation are still there, I challenge you to continue crafting and delivering your speeches. Be conscious of your stage and how you move to fully feel free in public speaking. You are awesome. And congratulations once again, Toastmaster Intan. Keep rebounding and moving forward. Back to you, Toastmaster Ayu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Melanie. It's very comprehensive feedback. I hope Toastmaster Intan take notes on it and working on everything that Toastmaster Melanie told. So we are going to the second evaluations. Toastmaster Alvin will evaluate Toastmaster Septi. Toastmaster Alvin, time is yours.
Thank you, Madam GE. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, how do you feel when listen to Toastmaster Septi speech? I feel very stunned. She makes me stop writing. She makes me stop doing my job because how she's deliver her speech is very engaging. That how you can see from Toastmaster Septi is so engaging. I record some points she did very well. The first is she used smile, right? We know that when you are speaking, your normal expression will be flat. And when you see Toastmaster Septi smiling when delivering her speech, you know that she is well prepared. That's what I like the first. But Toastmaster Septi, she did it again. I like that. And how Toastmaster Septi used the silence, right? When she delivers some sentence, some word, she silence for 1 or 2 seconds. I see you also nodding your face when Toastmaster Septi pause. I call this dynamic silence. And also what I like how Toastmaster Septi use the pace very correctly and just on point, so we can enjoy the speech of hers. And also, I have a lot of point about Toastmaster Septi, and I hope I think I lost the time. The closing is very strong. Never quit when you believe it, and fight for it. Then the time will answer. A nice speech is with a very bold call to action. And she also appears so comfortable when delivering her speech. And move on to the ROI, room of improvement. I think I really engaged with Toastmaster Septi, but in the first half, I kind of a little bit lost. I think it is because of a little bit, I cannot recall the storyline. Maybe you can use the volume or a tone, a pressure in some of your critical point in the first half, so you can make sure your audience connected to you. And then you can use it also to when your speech is going to climax, so you can pull us together when the climax is about to happen. So that's how you can use your tone to attract audience together. And one challenge, I already experienced how engaging your speech is, but I think that is naturally come from you, from Toastmaster Septi. But I think Toastmaster Septi can improve way better by maybe switch the view to gallery view when you're speaking, so you can see how everyone react when you're speaking. That could be make you more better than before. That's all from me. Back to you, G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. What a complete and extensive feedback. So the next evaluator will be Toastmaster Andika to evaluate Toastmaster Donna. Toastmaster Andika, screen is yours.
Smiling. Who in here smiled along when Toastmaster Donna delivered the speech? She consistently smiled from the beginning till the end. That is one good way to engage the audience. I like it. And the second one, content-wise, she really structured the presentation from the opening with showing us the bad design, and then she also explained about the 12 principles, and 3 of them were hierarchy, emphasis, and unity. And then she also gave an interesting closing by asking question, by making the audience unmuting themselves, and then repeat the 3 points. And Toastmaster Donna, you used vocal variety splendidly. You can talk fast, you can increase your voice, and you also use the moment of silence, whisper and pause. And you also deliver a good gesture. When you say 3, 4, when you say alignment, that is on point. And what about facial expression? Did you remember when she said appealing? Yes, she used a very good facial expression. Winking, for you it might work, but for me it doesn't work. Again, I think you use all the tools correctly. Now, I would like to offer you some suggestions, Toastmaster Donna. When I said Donna Nadira, it would be better if you start showing your screen, if you have presentation, so you don't keep the audience waiting for you. Because the moment it was like, okay, what she's gonna talk about? And then when you say, allow me to share the screen, it went down. But you did a rebound by what? Smiling. It created warm environment so that we wanted to listen to you. And then another thing, did you notice that I'm holding this while doing my speech? And that's exactly what Toastmaster Donna was doing. She was holding, I assume it was a mouse. I thought it was a prop to the delivery, but I think it's just a tool. So Toastmaster Donna, your speech was awesome, the content, the delivery, so you can eliminate what can be distracting to you. So the audience might notice, what was the mouse for? Okay, so if it doesn't do well for your speech, you can just throw it away, right? So I really love your presentation, your delivery. My next challenge to you is, what about if you deliver a dramatic story and then using more variety of expression, especially the dark ones? Back to you, G.
Wow, the Amandika is really have attention to details. I'm very scary. I mean, like, if I see the Toastmaster Donna, I can't see any flows in her speech. But Toastmaster Andika very good at point out something that Toastmaster Donna maybe can work on. So the last evaluation will be Toastmaster Salman for evaluating Toastmaster Dini for table topic master. Time is yours.
Toastmaster Dini, what an amazing table topic session. I think everyone here are agree that we can point you out as the queen of table topic, at least for the following few weeks. Now, what I love the most about you is you open with such an energy. It really electrified the rest of us. It makes us very excited to know more about what you are going to offer us. And also, I also noticed that you understand the flow of the event very well. So you not only focus on your session, but you also notice that we haven't do the vote for the prepared speech session, and it's very helpful for the tone and for the event in general. So thanks for that. Now, also, you are very bold by offering us something totally new, which is very cool because that's one of our value, boldness. So that's really, really appreciated. And you also explain the role of the table topic session very clearly, which is very critical this time because this is a new concept. No one else at first know what to do, but then you explain it very clearly. So in the end, everyone understand on what are they supposed to do. No one was confused about what to do. And the session flew very well. So very good job on that. Now, also what I noticed is that you respond to the speakers very nicely. You concisely summarize what the speakers are saying, and then you deliver it back to us. So we remember what are the key points of each speakers. And also we notice you have made a very, very nice choice of topics. You combine fun topic such as love at the first sight, and then getting back with your ex, and then you move on to the more serious topics such as online school, and then what's the fourth one? The fourth one is negative effect of social media. That's a very interesting choice, and I think it plays a role that makes your session very entertaining for the rest of us. Also, what I love the most about your session is that you end your session with such a nice summary. Not only you compile what the speakers are saying, you also point out the lesson that the most important thing is not who are wrong and who are right, but how everyone can express their opinion nicely, and it's free. Like Toastmaster Rocky pointed out, this is a free safe space. Everyone can have their opinion and have a civilized discussion about it. So thank you for that, Toastmaster Dini. You are very, very awesome tonight. But of course, there's always room for improvement, right? I noticed that sometimes you are smiling and then you responding to the speakers very well, but then there are times that you lose your smile. And then you look like you are thinking about something else. No, I understand that you have a lot in your plate while you are running the session, but it will be nicer if you keep your smile the whole session, if you keep your attention to the speakers the whole session, so everyone so you can keep those engagement for the long term. And also, please be very, very careful with the language. Don't use Indonesian if possible, and don't use crash language such as bull, because that's not accepted in this club. And to challenge yourself more, please, Toastmaster Dini, keep your title as the queen, and please surprise us with a lot of more good table topic session in the future. Back to you, Madam G.
Thank you. I think everyone will agree that TM Dini really make it fun, right? I used to join the debate back then in high school, and it's really feeding my ego to have an argument. Sorry. And then I'll call my team for giving the report. Toastmaster Uyun for the grammarian report. Oh, sorry. I think I have to check if everyone is eligible for the time. Toastmaster Marcel. Toastmaster Marcel. Toastmaster Marcel, if every evaluators eligible?
Yeah, sorry, for Toastmaster Salman, you are not eligible.
Sorry, Salman. Right, I think we are going to the ballot counter for evaluations.
Yes, the link, I already shared the link in the chat box. Please vote, guys.
Please, everyone, please vote. Yes. Okay, if everyone already vote, I'll go back to our my teams, Toastmaster Uyun for delivering the grammarian report. Time is yours.
Hello everyone. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayu. Hello everyone. Get back with me again in the grammarian report session. Thank you very much for your beautiful speeches. Today I will only some points, not all grammar that I will cover today. So first is about modal. In some parts, I could say some redundancy. For example, this is can. It should be this can. Why? Because before modal, we don't need any to be like is, am, are, for example. So just say this can and then followed by for one. For example, this can use blah, 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 for example. And there are some varieties of modal, for example, can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would. So if you use this model, you don't need to add the to be in the beginning and then you followed with verb one. Okay. And this one, I heard, for example, from Toastmaster Septi, she mentioned like Germany, German. I think this kind of thing, if you take IELTS or TOEFL, this kind of thing will be, how to say, they will take points from this if you can use this very flexibly. Then I would love to ask you, what is the language, please unmute your microphone. What is the language and the people for Netherlands?
Dutch.
Yeah, good one. And then for Greece?
Greek.
Yeah. And then Finland.
Finnish.
Yeah. With double N, Finnish with double N. And then who is the citizens of Peru?
Peruvian.
Yeah.
Peruvian.
How about Myanmar?
Myanmar.
Burmese.
Burmese. Good one. I think we cannot cover 198 countries in the world, so we just move on. And this one is also, how to say, like, know that if you take like speaking test, I think the point will be in the lexical resources. If you can like change from the adjective, verb, or noun. For example, I heard someone say warmness instead of warmth, the noun for warm in adjective. And also I heard someone said apologize, but the context is for noun. So apologize for verb and the noun is apology. And because our WOD is rebound, it's a verb. What is the noun for rebound? Please unmute your microphone.
It's also rebound, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also rebound. So it's the same for the verb and the noun. And I would love to remind you this, like, I like this adjective because I got it from my friend who is like a novelist. To express very, very happy, for example, you meet someone very handsome, very charming, and then like you have this emotion that you cannot stop, then you can say that I'm ecstatic. My friend said that ecstatic, it's like the emotion that you get if you consume ecstasy. So it's like, boom. Or the idiom could be over the moon, something like that. So it implies a state of enthusiastic excitement or intense happiness. And these are some beautiful quotes that I could note. For example, from our Gino lover, Toastmaster Intan said, don't stay isolated, stay connected. It's the beauty of Toastmasters. We get connected to many people. And from our wash your hand campaigner, Toastmaster Septi said, I forgot the exact one, but what I heard, when you believe, you will find the answer. So it gives me like optimism that I will find the answer eventually. So thank you so much. Then from LBR campaigner, I don't know how to say. Mr. Agung said, mistakes can happen again. It sounded like I have trust issue, but it gives me like a precaution that I have to be aware if someone has been lying to me before. Oh no. Yeah, but anyway, it's a good reminder. From our next Minister of Education, Mr. Shauki said, human needs human because we are social creature. Whether the future will be online school or not, I don't know, but still, though it will be online, still we need human. It's like in Toastmaster, we still talk to human. And from our relationship guru, thank you so much, Toastmaster Rafindran. You remind us to spend some time to explore our partner, not in physically, but emotionally, because I think people is like an iceberg. People are like an iceberg. There are so many things hidden beneath the surface that we can explore. The trauma, the excitement, so many things that we can explore from someone that we can just see from the skin. That's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Ayu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun, for take notes on so many amazing quotes. I think I'll call Toastmaster Rinaldo for giving the and WOD report. Time is yours.
Thank you, Toastmasters Ayu. Allow me to share my screen. Is it visible already, everyone?
Yes.
So for the WOD counter, the word of the day for today is rebound. And hold on one sec. There you go. Toastmasters Ishraki, Toastmaster Raki, mentioned 4 times. So the most mentioned of our WOD tonight. And then we got Toastmasters Intan as well, Toastmasters Donna, Toastmasters Septi, Toastmasters Agung, Dini, and the rest. Thank you very much for mentioning the WOD. And of course, the chat, because I noticed that people, when someone mentioned WOD, and then the others were like, WOD spotted, WOD spotted. Thank you very much for that. It makes my job a lot more easier. Up next, we got the A counter. Now, the A counter is a little bit tricky because I myself also making this many mistakes numerous times, almost consistently. But I believe that this is the moment where we learn from the lesson, not only from the others, but also from ourselves to improve better so that in real life, in real engagement, real life scenario, maybe you have a presentation to your boss or to your colleagues, to your supervisors. You can use this as a lesson and then deliver to your best performance. And that'll be all from me. Thank you very much. And back to you, Madam GE.
Thank you. I think when it comes to overall meetings, I really appreciate that we start on time at 7 straight. I think being a time conscious is very important now because I still remember back then in the UK, I have missed 1 minute's appointment and they cancel all my appointment and I have to wait like a month later. I think it's things that we have to teach to Indonesian because, you know, like if we have some promise and appointment, we like 50 minutes late is like usual. Sorry, I'm not generalize all Indonesian, but it's something, some values that we have to really conscious about. And for the prepared speech, I think all the speakers really prepare well. And I think one of the most important and entertaining things in today's meeting is the table topic sessions. I really enjoy it, really fun, and I hope everyone is also enjoying it. Hopefully we can get more of that style, Mr. President. And I think it's all from me. Back to Tom.
All right, thank you so much, Madam GE, Toastmaster Ayu, and the gang for the report. What an awesome night. I just realized rebound is not a choice, but rebound is a should we do because there is always obstacles and we just need to rebound. And to close this meeting, I will call our Mr. President here, Toastmaster Salman, to give some speech. Toastmaster Salman, the screen is yours.
We go to Hall of Fame first, yeah, Toastmaster.
Oh, sorry. Another mistake from your Tom for tonight because I'm too excited, guys. All right. Toastmaster Agung, please do your Hall of Fame.
Thank you so much, Tom, and thank you so much, Mr. President. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes, great. So this is the Hall of Fame for tonight. We will figure out who are the most favorite speakers for tonight, right? Is it why not presenting? All right. Okay, presenting. Wait a second, yeah. Sometimes the computer against me. All right, then let's drum roll. Who is the most favorite prepared speech speaker? And the winner is Toastmaster Donna Nadira. Congratulations. I like your content for tonight because it can level up our skill in public speaking, right? Congratulations again to Toastmaster Donna. And the next one, who is the most favorite table topic speaker? The winner is Toastmaster Ratindran Subramaniam. As Toastmaster Uyun said that he is our relationship guru. I like your quote that we need to explore more. We need to know more about our partner. So that
Thank you,
so
sir.
it's a lot. Yeah, thank you so much. Congratulations. And the last is who is the most favorite evaluator? And the winner is none other than Toastmaster Andika Sumarsono. Let's give him a round of applause. I think that's all from me, guys. So congratulations to Mr. Andika. That's all from me, guys. I hope it can give your boosting energy for tonight. Thank you so much. Back to you, Tom.
All right, thank you so much, our Mr. Ballot Counter. Congratulations to all favorite speakers for tonight. I wish I can hear your speech soon. So yeah, I love the vibes of tonight. It's amazing night for me, amazing Friday. So don't forget to join our meeting every Friday, 7 p.m. Please remember, take it on your notes in every Friday. And I will give the control to our Mr. President, Toastmaster Salman. The stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Raki. I was very ecstatic this whole session. My God, that was beautiful, everyone. And I regretted I cannot come earlier because as we see tonight, there's some technical glitches, there's some technical difficulties, but then we rebounded back and we showed what SCBD Toastmaster Club spirit is like, and it was wonderful. Thank you everyone. I have to say thank you very much for everyone that's here today, the role takers, people who prepared this behind the scene. It was really wonderful, amazing. Thank you very much. Now, before I close the session, I would like to have one tiny little announcement. So as some of you might know, a few weeks ago, we are having an opening for standing committees. Standing committees are essentially people who are going to help our vice presidents and our sergeant at arms in completing their duty. And after much deliberation, we have choose some of our members as the standing committees, and hopefully they will become our future excos as well and keep growing and growing with us for a very long time ahead. So for Mr. VPE, Toastmaster Alvin will be helped by Toastmaster Novi. Congratulations, Toastmaster Novi. We are excited to see your contribution to this club. And
Thank
for
you. Sorry, I can't start my video because I just got home and my hair still wet, so I have towel over my hair right now.
Okay, no worries, Novi, but thank you very much for your willingness and your spirit to help Toastmaster Alvin bring the best of all of us here.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you. Now, for the membership, we have chosen Toastmaster Sari as the standing committee to help Toastmaster Hani, assisted guest and prospect member to join our club and giving explanation what are the benefits of joining this club in short and long term. I don't think Toastmaster Sari can join us here tonight, but it's okay. Her spirit is with us, and she will help us a lot in the future. And for public relation, actually, since we have this ambition to spread the good news of Toastmaster Club to even more people, we have decided to choose more than usual. We have chosen 4 standing committee, which are Toastmaster Dendi, Toastmaster Donna, Toastmaster Fa, and Toastmaster Yara. Toastmaster Dendi is not here, but Toastmaster Donna.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. President.
Thank you for your willingness. Do you have any word for the rest of us?
Thank you. Thank you, PPPR.
Okay, that's all. We're going to see a lot of your contribution in the future, especially in our social media and beyond. Toastmaster Fa and Toastmaster Yara is a standing committee from the previous executive committee as well, and they will continue their service to help spread the good news, which is the Toastmaster Club and its spirit. Toastmaster Yara, do you want to have anything to say?
Hello. Sorry.
Hi.
Sorry, hear you. Can you repeat again, Mr. President? What should I say?
No, or you saying thank you for your contribution in the previous term, and we expect a lot more from you in the future, Mas Riara. And thank you very much.
Sorry, I cannot hear you clearly. Sorry.
Thank you very much for your contribution in the previous ESCO, and we expect a lot of you in this term as well. Yeah, that's Mas Riara.
Yes.
Thank you.
If everyone wants to join to be PR team, just contact Toastmaster Dini. It's a fun team, you know.
Thank you, Mas Riara.
Don't forget to like and comment every post. Because it's so something that you are respect for our effort. Thank you.
Thank you, Mas Riara. And last but not least, for our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Raki will be helped by our own Toastmaster Wira. Toastmaster Wira, are you there? Toastmaster Wira. He was just here, but
Wait.
hey, hello.
Thank you. What was that? What did I miss?
Thank you. You are elected. We have chosen you as the standing committee for the Sergeant at Arms. So you are going to help Toastmaster Raki run a lot of more smooth meetings such as this one.
All right, then there's nothing else to say, and I would like to be a Sergeant at Arms again, and I would like to help the SAA, and hopefully I can be the next SAA in the future. I don't know. Cheers.
Cheers. Welcome to the team, Toastmaster Wira.
Cheers. Okay, everyone, that's all from me. I am very sad because this session is very fun, but ultimately it's the time that doesn't allow us to go further. So thank you once again, everyone. And with the power vested on me as the club president, I hereby adjourn this meeting. Happy weekend, everyone.
Happy
Happy
weekend.
weekend.
Weekend, everyone.